Hi everybody, this is Christi Reece and the Christi Reece Group. And we're here today to give some more money from our Circle Fund out, and this is Sarah McCall from Colorado Canyons Association, the Executive Director. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so we're excited about giving this money to Colorado Canyons and to learn more about their organization, because that's one of the great things about the Circle Fund is not only do we get to help organizations, but we get to learn more about them. And I really didn't know much about Colorado Canyons Association, so I'm excited to get to know it better and help promote your mission. So I understand that you're really concerned mostly with the national conservation areas in our area, mainly McInnes, Dominguez Escalante, and the Gunnison Gorge, which 3 amazing places. What are the goals that you have for those areas?
That's right. Well, we're a friends group to the Bureau of Land Management who manages those 3 conservation areas, national conservation areas here in Western Colorado. So our mission is to help promote education, outreach, and stewardship to promote awareness of the national conservations and proper stewardship of the lands. Mm-hmm. We run educational programs with area youth in all of the 3 national conservation areas. And
that's great.
Ordinarily, we would run programs with thousands of students every year. This year has been a little bit of a challenge, so we've been more flexible, and we've been providing a lot of online programming for the local area schools that we would have ordinarily been doing outside in the national conservation areas. But because the students haven't been able to go on field trips, we've been filming a lot of our information and providing it to the schools instead.
And as we're finding with a lot of our nonprofit organizations, even though you're not able to do the programming that you usually do, you still need funds to keep running so that when things get back to normal, you're able to offer the same services.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah. It's not free to have these organizations, and you have an office and you have overhead and all of that. So we've got to keep these organizations going, folks. So what kind of programs do you usually do? I heard you say you're going to do a river cleanup. Mm-hmm. So that's still in the works?
Yes. So we are planning a river cleanup on August 15th of this year. It's going to be in the Gunnison River down by Delta. And the river cleanup is a volunteer-based river cleanup. We are going to have folks on their own vessels just float down the river, and whenever we see trash, we'll pull over and pick it up. And everything, like I said, is going to be contained to the individual people's vessels, so it'll be very socially distant and very responsible, and we'll have all of the appropriate protocols in place to make sure that everyone is staying safe while also doing a great thing and cleaning up the river.
That sounds like a blast. And for those people that have never been to the Gunnison Gorge area, it is so incredible.
Absolutely.
So is this a place where you're putting in that you have to hike your boats down? Because I've done that before, and it's a pretty strenuous hike.
Yeah, it's just a ramp that we're putting
A ramp,
on.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then typically, what other kind of programs are you doing with the kids in those programs?
Yeah, so typically we run 3 educational programs a year that are very large educational programs, kind of like a scavenger hunt. We have different stations that the kids go to, and each station is staffed by a staff member or a member of the conservation community or the Bureau of Land Management with a specific purpose. So they'll learn about proper stewardship of riparian areas and what tamarisk is and why it's important that we remove it. And then there might be another station that talks about fishing, and so they'll learn how to tie a fly and that sort of thing from a local expert. Again, because of this year, we aren't going to be able to do those types of programs, but we have filmed all of that. So we filmed the experts out on the land still talking about the same information that we would provide, but the kids just won't be able to physically be there.
Right. Anything else you'd like to share?
I'm just really grateful to the Christi Reece Group and all of your supporters, and I think it's really wonderful that you have the Circle Fund and that you donate back to the community. It's really a wonderful thing that you all do, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, everybody here is part of it, and thank you to everybody on the team, and we're excited to give this $1,000 to Colorado Canyons Association.
Thank you.
All right.